Okay, I don't know. Can you guys see me? This is so challenging. And I think my chats will probably be upside down. Let's see, it says live chat. Okay. So that's good. All right, I'm live. Yay. Uh, geez Louise. I hope somebody's out there to see me. I know it's like the middle of the day, and I just wanted to come in and see if anyone would pop on. So I'll give this like a couple of seconds more. If nobody pops on, I'm not gonna do it. Somebody pop on. Come on, guys. I wanted to do like a get ready with me with the, what is it called? The Pretty Fresh. So I don't know if I should do this or not. You guys are not coming on yet. I wonder if this is really live or if I'm just talking to myself. I'm probably just talking to myself. Oh, there's a person. Yay. Great. At least I'm getting something. So I am live. Okay, so this is good. I'm gonna try to see if I can see some of the live chats. So supposedly I will see some live chats here coming up. If you're there and you want to say hi to me, please say hi to me so I know that people are on here. Yeah, I know it's in the middle of the day and there's nothing much going on. I've got my ears on here and I want to do like a little get ready with me and chat about a couple of things and things that have been on my mind, and just wanted to know if you guys, you know, want to hang out with me a little bit and chat. And I'll be going ahead and putting on the Pretty Fresh makeup face here, so hopefully that will work out. Let me push a couple of buttons here, guys, just to make sure that I am not muted or anything like that. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. All right, so hi everybody. Thank you again for taking the time to stop by here. I know it's impromptu. I usually don't say when and if I'm gonna pop on here live, because I just I have no clue when that is all going to be. Oh, someone's saying, I have to read this sideways, guys. I know this is going to sound stupid, but I'm on my iPhone and this thing is like, you know, doing some weird stuff. Okay. Hi, Miss Maria. Cold day in Virginia. Oh, hi, Debbie. I'm sorry about that. I know there's a ton of snow, and I feel for you guys up north. I really do. I mean, you guys are just swamped with snow and everything. It's actually a sunny day today. It's pretty cold, but it's sunny, and this is the first time I've seen the sun in like about 3 or 4 days. I kid you not. I feel like I live in either Seattle or London or somewhere where there's no snow. I mean, no sun. I mean, it's just crazy. I am so sick of it. You know, it's to the point where, do I even put sunscreen on when I go out? Because I don't know. I mean, I can't even, I never see the sun. I literally never see the sun. I told my husband, I said, are we under some sort of, did we have some earth catastrophe here? Is there some, you know, blocking the sun or something like that? Because it's just crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my makeup. I've got some primers here. I've got some highlighter. I've got a, where's my blush? Here's my blush that I intend to put on. And I just want to talk to you guys maybe about some stuff that's been kind of bothering me. And it has to do, honestly, with, you know, looking at the news and looking at all of this going down with the coronavirus. It scares the absolute poop out of me. I do anything and everything. I'm the one with the hand sanitizer in my car, on my desk, at home. If I touch anything, I'm hand sanitizing. And, you know, I know that more people have been killed by the flu than, you know, than the coronavirus. I get that. It's a percentage game, guys. If you look at how many people are affected right now with the coronavirus, which is like, you know, 76,000 worldwide, and then take the percentage of the actual deaths, which is about 2,000. It's something like, you know, 2% or less that are actually, you know, dying from it. But it's highly contagious is what I'm looking at. And it just scares me how it's spreading. I mean, I know this isn't where you're going to die immediately and 90% of the population in the globe is going to die, but it like, what if next time there's a disease that's going to kill all of us like immediately, and it's spreading and we can't control it? I think there was some movie out there that was like that. But yeah, I'm just scared to death. But anyway, enough talking, Maria. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to use my Rose Wet and Wild Rose 3-in-1 spray. So I'm going to go ahead and use this, and I'm going to spray myself. And let me see if I have any other chats going on here. Live chat. There we go. Yeah, that's just one person. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, let me see if I can. What just happened here? Hang on, guys. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. I'm going to put it on my face. So I'm going to be like right here doing that. And I just need a little mist. This smells so nice, guys. It smells absolutely wonderful. And, you know, as you guys drop in and out, that's fine. You know, if you got to do something, that's great. Just go ahead and go about your business. But I'm going to go ahead and put on my setting spray, which I just did. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this. Now, this is the, like I said, it's the Pretty Fresh. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this on here. And I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you guys go in and out and go on about your business and try to go shopping or whatever it is that you guys are doing. There we go. I'm putting it on. I hope you guys can see me here. I have this new tripod that I'm trying out, and it's really, really good. I love it. I absolutely love it. There we go. This is such a lightweight foundation. I don't even deem it as a foundation. I almost deem it as a tinted moisturizer because it's just so lovely. It's just luxurious and lovely, and it just spreads so nicely. Oh, again, I'm going to show you guys. It's the Pretty Fresh, and it's by Colourpop, and I got it at Ultra for about, I think it was like maybe $14 or $15. I'm not sure. It wasn't expensive. I know that. It wasn't in the 20s because I wouldn't spend money like that to do that. But it was definitely about between $14 and I would say $18 at the most. And I'm just going to put a couple over here and go ahead. So yeah, guys, I've been, you know, kind of holding up as far as going out. I really don't want to be among people. I know here in the States, it's not a style, or it's not done. I know nobody, not that I've seen around the Atlanta area, has has worn a mask or anything like that, you know, to prevent germs or to prevent contamination. And I know that also supposedly the virus stays on anything that a person that is contaminated touches for about 7 days. It's like, it's a really strong virus that stays in place. So it doesn't even help if you're wearing a mask or anything, because anything you come in contact with, if you touch a doorknob, if you touch anything that you're walking around and that other infected person has touched it, it'll be on for about 7 days. So there's no getting around it, guys. If you are walking around anywhere in a public place, in a store or anything like that, you know, you are going to be susceptible to having contact with that. And it's, like I said, it just scares the absolute poop out of me, that, you know, we could contaminate each other and all of that. You know, the other thing that scares me, honestly, is the economy, because there's so many things that are coming out of China, and China is such a huge, you know, how do you call it, country with all these exports and everything, that they're already saying that the iPhone might be impacted because, you know, a lot of people can't, hold on a second, guys. Let me just do this. Okay. A lot of people can't, you know, won't be able to buy an iPhone or anything. There'll be a backlog as far as that's concerned. And other things that are coming out of China. There's so many things that are being manufactured there right now that it could impact the economy and all of that. And I'm just like, you know, what are we going to do? Have a, you know, be a virtual nation? We're going to, I'm with you. It is scary. It is very scary, Debbie. I don't know, you know, are we going to become a virtual city or virtual nation where we don't step out of our house and we're going to order everything online? We're going to have everything delivered to our doorstep, and we're never going to come out of the house because we're so scared of, you know, being contaminated and stuff. I don't know how this is all going to play out, you know, and the scary part is that I don't have confidence. Let me know how you guys feel about this, but I don't have confidence in the powers that be, you know, in either the health organizations, WHO, which is the you know, the World Health Organization, or CDC or anything like that. I know they're trying their best, especially the CDC here in Atlanta, to figure out, you know, how quickly it spreads, what we could do to counteract it, or even come up with a vaccine or something, or a you know, an antiviral medication specifically for the coronavirus. But you know, how long is that going to take, and how many people are going to die while they're trying to figure all this out? And it doesn't seem like a lot of countries are prepared, especially, you know, European countries or the Asian countries are prepared to deal with this pandemic. I mean, I don't see a huge like, oh yeah, do X, Y, and Z, and this is how we're going to handle everything. You know, I just saw, like, I watch a lot of things on YouTube, and I see a lot of people, basically all these people showing up with these hazmat suits to people's apartments, and if they're testing positive, even though they're under quarantine, they showed, you know, in Japan, these people, I mean, not Japan, China, these people being dragged away. I mean, literally dragged away into an unknown area, you know, just to get them away from the populace, and very unceremoniously dragged away by a couple of hazmat suit guys. So, you know, talk about, you know, I guess, is it a choice of violating your rights, as opposed to, you know, how do you call it? Making the population safe is what I'm saying. You know, where do you draw that line? And it's just really scary to me. I mean, you know, God forbid if anybody comes down, you know, here in the United States, a number of us, I mean, you know, is some phantom health government entity going to show up at our doorstep and start dragging our family and friends to some unknown location and quarantine them? You know, it's really scary. I really don't know how this is all gonna, you know, work out. Anyway, what did I put on for concealer? Hang on a second, I'm gonna tell you guys. I chose the Revlon Color Stay, and I'm trying to see what number this is. I don't think there's a number, but it's, oh, it is. It's number 2 light pale. So this is that one here. Oh, there you go. If you want to see that. So that's what I was using under my eyes. So yeah, I don't know, guys, how, you know, I feel really scared. I mean, that's my emotion. I think my first emotion and instinct is to, you know, protect my family, obviously. And I know this is not a zombie apocalypse or anything like that, but damn, it's getting pretty close there for being a zombie apocalypse, you know. I'm not ordering anything, for example, from China. Like I used to love to go to on AliExpress, or there's another one, Alibaba, AliExpress. What is another one? B&H or something, something like that. They were like Amazon, but they were out of China, and you get so many things for so cheap, like dirt cheap, like gel polishes and you know, sunglasses, and what else did I used to order? Little jewelry, costume jewelry, or things like that. And I have not ordered anything from AliExpress now because I'm scared to death of, like, where is this being packaged? I know it's being packaged somewhere in China. So where is it being packaged? Who is packaging it? You know, are they do they have the coronavirus symptoms or not? Or maybe they're, you know, being incubated, and then it's going to come into the country in my, on my package. I know it's you know, it's playing with your psyche and stuff, and I know I'm being paranoid at this point almost, but it's like, okay, if the virus lives on a surface for 7 days is what the, you know, health organizations are saying, and this package is being packaged and then, you know, arrives into the United States, and I get it on my doorstep, and then I, you know, take it out of the package. Am I being susceptible to picking up that virus? You know, because now it's come in from you know, China. You know, I'd rather not have my $2 or $3, you know, costume jewelry or ring or whatever, than get myself all contaminated. I'm using the Voluminous Waterproof mascara, and that is by, who's this by? Maybelline? Let me see. Oh no, L'Oreal, sorry. I'm gonna just show you that before I do that. Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm freaking out. Seriously, I go nowhere now. My husband has gone to go ahead and, oh, I got something on my nose here. Go ahead and get us food at Publix. And don't get me wrong, there's nobody in Atlanta proper that I know of that has the coronavirus. But the other thing I feel really bad about, and I saw this on one of the, gosh darn, I hate when I get mascara on my nose. I saw one of the news, I guess, news organizations through YouTube. I follow a lot of, like, I follow BBC, and I follow CNN, and like most of my viewing now, it's funny, but it's through YouTube or YouTube TV. We do have YouTube TV as our, you know, service, and they were talking about Chinatown in New York. And they were saying, I feel so bad for these people that there's a lot of fear and fear mongering going on in New York. And, you know, tourists usually love to go to Chinatown and buy, you know, knockoff or dupe pocketbooks or shoes or watches or whatever it is in Chinatown, and go shopping there, and it's always a bustling type of environment, you know. I remember years ago going there, and, you know, gosh, I love to bargain with them, and I love to go around and buy a couple of things. And of course they have wonderful Chinese restaurants and Chinese food there. And it's always the best place to go, go to Chinatown when you go to New York. And they were saying in the news now that their economy, their tourism and all of that shopping has gone down by something like 70 or 80%. It's ridiculous how much it's gone down because people are just scared to go to Chinatown and shop and intermingle with the people there because they don't know if they've traveled outside of New York or outside of the United States. They don't know if they visited some family in China or they just came back. And nobody wants to sit in a restaurant and basically, everybody's afraid of getting themselves, exposed to this virus. Although, I think in New York, maybe there's only 2 or 3 cases. I don't think there's a lot, if any. So, the fear is just, I'm getting stuff on my nose. The fear is just running away with people. It really is just escalating to the point where, people are just hunkering. They're hunkering. And I work in an area, it's called Duluth in Georgia, here outside of Atlanta. And it has a very large, I believe, Korean population. There's an Asian mix, but predominantly it's Korean and Chinese, okay? And I went out yesterday, as a matter of fact, to do a little shopping. I wanted to find like a booty type of sneaker or something. And I went out on my lunch break to see if I could buy it. And I didn't find what I was looking for, but they have a TJ Marshalls there. They have a TJ Maxx. They have a Marshalls. They had a Route 21, which I checked out. They had a shoe carnival. And then they have something specific called Shoeland, which I went into. So I went into like 4 different outlets, places to look around for this one particular shoe that I was looking for. And I literally, like, when I went into one of the shoe stores, there was not one person there. And this was lunchtime, okay? Lunchtime, guys. There was not one person there. And I had gone into that shoe store a number of times since I worked there in that neighborhood. Hold on a second. I'm going to be doing some eyeshadow, so let me read you what this is. This is the Infallible Eternal Sunshine, number 997. I'm just going to hold the top up for it, and it's by L'Oreal, so I'm going to just make sure that you guys see that. I'm about to put that on. It's so pretty. It's like a golden color. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm just going to slap that on here. Yeah, so I have gone into that shoe store a number of times throughout the years that I've been working in that neighborhood. And these people were, basically standing around desperately and, asking me, how they can help me and everything. There were like 2 or 3 salespeople just mulling around because there was nobody in that store, nobody. And I felt so bad for them. I did take the time to look around, and I kind of felt bad that they didn't have what I wanted because, I was gonna make a purchase there. I definitely was. And these are not, this particular store is not run or owned by Asians or Koreans or Chinese or anything. They were actually, I think, Latin. And really nice ladies. I love going into that store. They have very stylish shoes and everything. How's that coming up? Do you see that, guys? It's a really pretty golden color. I just felt so bad. And then I went into Shoe Carnival next door. And again, I was maybe there were 3 people in there. There was a couple looking for some shoes. There were no kids in there. There was one other single lady, I believe, just by herself, and myself that went into there. And again, it was just like a ghost town. You know, I know these stores. I have been doing business with these stores for years in that area. And that is not a normal Friday afternoon lunch type of environment. There was just something unusual about that uh, going on. You could just tell there was a difference. And again, there's not any news that that area is infected. There's no news coming out of Atlanta that anybody here is infected. I just think that a lot of people are just running scared and staying away. It's just one of these things where the fear just gets to you. It's not a logical thing. It's you know, it's just the way it is. And yeah, I went into Rue 21, another really nice fashion small little shop. And I did buy like 2 t-shirts for my son actually there. Again, looking for these shoes that they didn't have. I was the only one there, the only one. And I actually heard the young man talk to his manager about his hours and all of that. And then the manager was saying that she didn't need him for X amount of hours because there was not enough you know, business happening. And I feel sad. I mean, people are going to be losing their jobs, or their hours are going to be significantly cut because, you know, because of this paranoia going on, and, you know, people not going out. Last night we went out with my husband to dinner. We went to a Latin, Cubany, Latiny type of restaurant here. It's called Mambo's. It's a really good restaurant. It's in Alpharetta or Johns Creek, Atlanta. So if you guys are familiar with that place. And it was fairly busy. So that was good. That was good to see that people were out and about and fairly busy. But again, it's nowhere near, you know, culturally an Asian area. It's not run by, you know, an Asian family. And, you know, I don't know if people are just running to the known and the safe in their minds and not going to do anything else as far as, you know, shopping or going out. And it's just, it makes me very sad because I don't know how long this is going to last and how much people are going to start to get more and more. I mean, you know, a lot of people made sense in the news that more people, a lot more people die yearly and get sick yearly from the flu than the coronavirus. So if anything, we should be deathly scared of, you know, the flu. But I think it's what you're used to. You grow up, you know about the flu. You know, you get your shot annually if you are one of the people that do get it, or you get your pneumonia shot if you're older also. And, you know, in your mind somehow, the flu shot, no matter how percentage-wise it's successful or not successful, in people's minds, I think, because it's been around for years and all of that, people are much more desensitized to the flu or catching the flu. Oh, you got the flu. Oh, sniffles. Okay, you stay in bed for a couple of days. You drink your fluids. You know the routine. Okay, you know the game plan. You stay home. You know, you take your temperature. You stay in bed. You watch your soap operas for a couple of days. You recoup, and then you go back to work or whatever it is that you do. You know, yes, if you're elderly, you have to be more careful. Then you take your pneumonia shot along with your flu shot. You know, blah 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 blah. But there's a desensitizing that's happening with people with the flu shot as opposed to the coronavirus. The coronavirus is an unknown. We don't know legitimately how much is being you know, is being told to us. What if it's, you know, what if the truth really isn't coming out now? Here's my conspiracy theory. What if, you know, they're only telling us part of the truth? They're trying to downplay it because it is so contagious and it is so you know, maybe deadly or whatever. And, you know, maybe they're not disclosing all the numbers and all the death tolls and how fast it's spreading in every country. You know, a lot of people don't know. I don't know. I'm only saying what, you know, is out there, you know. All right, so there's my eyes. There you go. I'm gonna put a little lipstick on. And yeah, I'm just, you know what, I'm gonna put this little guy on. Hang on, this is eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what this one is. It is Wet n Wild Proline Felt Tip Eyeliner. There's that. This is, I love this, guys. It's like idiot proof. Even I can do this. Oh, my husband's coming home from Publix, so you might see him coming through that door. Yeah, like that door there in a second, because he has no idea that I am online, so this should be kind of interesting. But yeah, this liner is really cool. I love it. Yeah, so, you know, you don't know what is being withheld as far as information, and what is going on, really. All I know is I'm staying put. I do try to go out. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about it, especially if I need to buy anything. And then the only thing that I'm seeing yet, you know, that people just are not doing here, and I know they do it a lot in other countries, is wearing those surgical masks. And again, I don't think that the surgical masks are going to help that much. I really don't. I think that it's not going to help. Here he comes. He's actually coming here. Hi, I'm live. He's got huge eyes right now, and he's like, there he goes. Say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Good person to have. Yeah, so I don't know how those surgical masks are gonna help anybody. I don't know, you know, how it's spreading, and do we have to also wear gloves? Are we gonna go out there and wear disposable gloves now if we go out? I don't know. You know what? This one is kind of dry. This lipstick. I'm gonna put another one on. I'm gonna put on this Stay Glossy lipstick. That's the one I'm gonna wear. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what is gonna happen. And it's gonna be interesting in March, once the weather starts to warm up, maybe March or April, to see how this is going to work in the environment. Are the germs gonna slow down? Is the contamination going to slow down? Because a lot of people or health officials are theorizing that it's a lot like the flu, and then once the weather warms up, you know, the bug will kind of hibernate, slow down, and won't infect as many people. But again, this is all hypothesis as far as the medical people are concerned. There he goes again. That is just all hypothesis as far as I am concerned. I don't know, and nobody knows till it's going to happen, how it's going to slow down, or you know, how everything is going to pan out. Yeah. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is put on this Color Company Afterglow. There you go. And it's just a little highlighter that I picked up at Five Below. It's really pretty. I'm going to try to show you guys the colors. There. I love these. I have been just diving into these colors lately. Where's my brush? Oh no, did I not bring down my little, my brushy? I guess I didn't. Oh well, okay, I have this. I can use this. Yeah, so everybody's, you know, I don't know what the answer is. Honestly, don't know what the answer is. All I know is that I'm seeing the effects here in Atlanta. I'm already seeing the effects. And I don't, like, even in my neighborhood, I don't see a lot of people walking around. It's a nice day out today. It's a little chilly, but it's sunny. Usually on the weekends, we have kids running around. We have people walking our dogs and stuff like that, walking dogs. And people playing in their front yard, you know, just a lot more activity in our neighborhood. And I'm not seeing that this weekend. I know he's walking around behind me, guys. Ignore the man behind the curtain, as they say. Yeah, I don't see a lot of activity. I see people running out to walk their dogs very quickly, but I don't see a lot of activity. Let's see. Debbie, you are a hoot. You are a hoot. I know, he's just walking around. I mean, live is live, you know, guys. Live is live. Anything can happen. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
he's just going all over the place. Hey, Carla, how you doing, honey? How's it going over there? Yeah, I'm just talking here and putting on a little highlighter right now, and then I was just mouthing out about the coronavirus. Yeah, in our neighborhood, I see a significant decline in people walking around outside. I really, really do. And I you know, kids are out of school. It's the weekend. And then my husband works from home, and even like President's Day or any other day, unless there's an actual like Amazon delivery or there's a package, you know, I see the Prime trucks going by, I see FedEx going by, doing deliveries and everything. There's a whole heck of a lot of deliveries going on, come to find out, in our neighborhood. But you know, I just don't see the activity. And I went to the mall, I believe last weekend, again, just to do a couple of things. I had to go to like this jewelry place called Fast Fix to get something fixed, basically. And you know, there was activity. There was some activity going on. There were people walking around and all of that, but not to the caliber, again, that I'm used to. I would say it was about maybe a 25-30% decline of what I'm used to. I mean, we have our mall over here that's a couple of miles down the road, and it is jam-packed on the weekends, especially with kids running around and the food courts. I mean, the food court was not full. There's some times where you go on the food court and you have to walk around with your tray. I am not exaggerating, for a couple of minutes till a table opens up around that lunchtime area, okay? And that wasn't the case last weekend when I was there. That wasn't the case. There were plenty of tables available, plenty of tables available. I would say, you know, at least 30 to 40% empty as far as the tables, you know, available. And that usually doesn't happen in our mall. Our mall is really packed. Our mall is very busy. We have really good anchor stores. We have Macy's and Dillard's. We have Von Maur. I think that's how you pronounce it, Von Maur. We have hair salons there. We have nail salons. We have, I can't remember. We used to have a Sears, that closed down. We still have a JCPenney there. We have a lot of really good, you know, stores around there. And yeah, but people, I didn't see a lot of activity, even in the stores. Like I would usually see people walking around and standing in line, standing in the at the cash register, you know, to buy their stuff. And I didn't see a lot of that. Honestly, I really didn't see a lot of that. So I'm really worried, guys. I'm really, really worried. I hope that you guys are having a good day, and you know, everything else is panning out for you guys. And yeah, that's all I really had as far as putting myself together. This is just a little day look. I know I've got my little cat ears on, and I just wanted to go ahead and put some stuff on. I'm gonna go ahead and that door is driving me crazy, that squeak of the door. Oh, thank you, Carla. Thank you, honey. Yeah, I'm just, you know, trying to hang out here and just do some stuff. And I'll probably go out and walk the doggies later on today with my hubby. I plan to run a lot of laundry and just catch up for the weekend. I did do a lot of editing today, so So that's good. I've done all of that. And I did film this morning a morning routine out of my bathtub, listen to me, bathroom, because I bought a new, Carla, you'd like this. I swear you would really like this. It's a monopod or a rod, and it's got a clip. It's got two things. You can clip on your iPhone, or you can put an actual camera on it, a lighter camera, not a heavy DSLR, but a smaller, point and shoot camera. And it's really nice. It's very sturdy. I got it off of Amazon, so I was testing this out too. Yeah, if you want, after this, after I get off of the live, Carla, I'll probably, if you want, I'll put a link. Actually, there is a link to it in most of my video descriptions. There's a link to it, so I'll probably, but I'll make sure to put that link in it if you want to, buy it or anything like that. Yeah, it's really great. It's comes in a lot of different, you can make it really tall or really short. I'm on top. I'm actually right on my kitchen table right now, guys. That's why I'm not in my office. And I usually have my setup in my office completely done, and it's stable, and I don't move it because it took me so long to set that darn thing up. It's just so cumbersome to always set everything up. So I don't move anything. I've got a monitor and all that. I don't move anything around. But I did order this monopod contraption, and have a great rest of the day. Yeah, you too, Debbie. You too. And I just, I wanted to test this out. I tested it out in my bathroom for the get ready, not the get ready, but the morning routine, washing my face and showing you guys what I do for my, morning when I wake up. And then since I didn't have any makeup on, I figured, okay, well, I don't have any makeup on. I have clean skin, so let me just get on live here and just talk to you guys about all these different things that I'm kind of concerned about and stressing about and all of that. So thank you again, guys, for sticking it around. I know there wasn't a lot of people here, but I do enjoy you guys, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for sticking around and coming in to the live feed. That was really nice. And like I said, I never announce it because I never know when I'm going to be able to do it or have the energy to do it or what I'm going to be talking about. But I really wanted to talk to you guys in earnest about the coronavirus and what's going on here in Atlanta. And chime in the description below, or you can do it now, but if you want, in the description below, on how you guys are getting on with this impending pandemic that's heading our way. And do you guys have anything put into place? Do you guys have any food in the pantry, emergency stash, anything like that? Are you guys going to hole up at home? Are you guys going to start working remotely a little more, or working from home? I don't know what's going to be happening. Honestly, I really, really don't know. And, like I said, right now in Atlanta, it's not a big deal. I don't think there's even one person that's been quarantined. So that's a good thing. I know there's about 16 to 18 people in the United States, maybe more, maybe now over 20 people. And I know it gains momentum exponentially, so I know that that's going on. But yeah, let me know in your neck of the woods, in your state, what you guys are doing, if you guys are doing anything different. I'm certainly not going to do anything different unless I'm told to. If the the news channels come on or health officials come on and say do this, that, and the other thing, I sure will abide by that. But I really pray and hope that our local mom and pop businesses are not affected horribly. Some of these larger companies and corporations are already affected, but they have deep pockets, so they can stay in business a lot longer than the mom and pop stores. And again, talking about like this poor lady, Asian lady in New York in Chinatown, that her restaurant literally had one table out of 30. She had 30 tables empty. Well, she had 29 tables empty. She has a restaurant, Chinese restaurant of 30 tables, and they were literally, nobody was there because nobody went to Chinatown to do any shopping or anything. And she said, you know, her waiters, her customer people, need to eat. They need to feed their families. They need to have an income. And she can't afford, she doesn't know how long she can afford to pay them out of her own pocket while business is lagging so much and for so many weeks. And she said, you know, if this continues for a month or so or more, she won't be able to meet rent. She won't be able to keep the doors open. She might have to, you know, give up her business. And I really feel extremely bad for these small businesses. I really do. All right, anyway, guys, I love you guys very much. Thank you again for sticking it out with me. And Carla, if you're still there, like I said, I'll put that there. Have you too, Carla. Have a great day, sweetie. Hope to see you around. I'm looking forward to some of your videos and your postings. I know I saw some of your thrifting dress like this, where you take a really cool fashion item and then you thrift it and then you put yourself together in those kind of outfits. That's really cool. I really like that program, by the way, Carla. I just wanted to make mention of that. So shout out to Carla, Live Chicks TV. She's a fabulous lady. I really like her a lot. A lot. All right. I love you guys. Yeah, Carla, I really do like you a lot. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'll try to get off now, and have a lovely, blessed day. And I hope everyone's having a great day. And hopefully, I'll know how to shut this. I have no idea how I'm going to go ahead and shut this. I think I have to do something, and I have no idea what I have to do. So bear with me while I try to shut this thing down. There's no buttons here. That, just to let you know, there's like nothing here that tells me to shut it down or end it or anything like that. So I'm going to start pushing buttons now. And let's see, top chat, left chat. No, not there. This three things, not there. Okay, it's probably this little X bar over here. So I'm going to just, yeah, there it is. All right, I am getting off now. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.